friends, and welcome back to Random Hearts and welcome to the kitchen. Tonight we are going to be finishing up our little mini series on our holiday side dishes. I've already shared 3 of my family's favorite side dishes that we serve this time of year, and I will link one of those up in the cards if you'd like to go watch that now. But tonight's dish is going to be a maple crown sweet potato. I am not a huge fan of marshmallows or traditional sweet potato casserole, so this is a great alternative, especially if you're not a fan like I am. But it does require a special alcohol, and this is a Crown Royal maple alcohol, and occasionally it is hard to get my hands on a bottle of it. I was talking to my coworker about this recipe the other day, and she became instantly interested because she happens to have this same Crown Royal at home. So this recipe is for you, Katie. We are going to be sharing this tonight along with some ham and some steamed broccoli. Typically we like this with turkey or ham, but it is a delicious alternative to traditional sweet potato casserole, and we'll begin by peeling and getting our potatoes prepped for the oven. So for this recipe, you are going to need approximately 3 to 3.5 pounds of sweet potatoes. I am not exactly sure what the difference is between a sweet potato and a yam, but I would assume that you can interchange those in this recipe. I am just going to remove all of the peels from these potatoes and then give them a good rinse before I transfer them to my cutting board. As sweet potatoes are usually in a regular shape and quite long, I am going to be very cautious because they do slip very easily while you're cutting them. I also want to make sure that I've got a super sharp knife because I will have to put quite a lot of downward pressure on these as they are a little tougher than, say, a russet potato. And you'll see that I'm cutting those into slices, then cutting those slices into strips, and cutting those strips in half. So unfortunately, while I was prepping the potatoes for tonight's dish, my husband did look online and the Crown Royal maple flavor is no longer available. They did retire that, and so this bottle is pretty precious, but we are going to continue using it tonight because I do think this dish is that good. So I've got my potatoes prepped right here. They are in a 9x13 casserole dish that has been greased, and I did choose to wedge up my potatoes tonight rather than cube them, but you can do them both ways. They'll just cook a little faster if they are cubed. Now I am going to grab approximately a ½ cup of brown sugar and that Crown maple whiskey. I need 2 full tablespoons of Crown. And this is a 2 table measure. Of course, I dumped a little more, but that's okay. It won't hurt to have a little extra. We're going to whisk that together with the brown sugar, and you can see we're going to get a little bit of a sugary syrupy mixture here. And then we're going to put that directly on top of all of these potatoes. So I'm just going to drizzle that on there. I probably should have grabbed myself a little spatula to get that out. I'll do that in a minute. But I just want to get my hands in there and mix this up, get it stirred and coated. All of these potatoes need to get some of that sugar mixture on them. And that is pretty much all we're going to do for right now. We need to get that into a preheated 350-degree oven. You do not want to cover this. You want to leave it just like this. So this has been cooking now for about 30 minutes. And I do want to give it a quick stir to recoat all of those potatoes, and I'm also going to add a little salt and pepper at this point. Give it another quick stir, and then we'll return that to the oven for probably another 30 minutes. All right, so this has now been cooking. You can see that we've lost a lot of the moisture in there, and it's been cooking now for a little over an hour, about an hour and 5 minutes. And I am ready to add the final ingredient to this. It is 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to toss that in there. just like that, and we're going to put that back into the oven and let it cook for another 5 minutes. Well, friends, that's going to do it for us tonight. We were able to make those maple crown sweet potatoes. They will be a perfect side dish to go along with our ham and our steamed broccoli tonight for dinner. And we're hopeful that we have plenty of leftovers for our turkey dinner on Thanksgiving Day. Now, I am a little disappointed to find out that the crown maple we used in this recipe is no longer available and has been retired. And if you have any suggestions or ideas on a substitute for that, let me know in the comment section down below so that we can continue to make this lovely side dish. I have enjoyed making this little mini series. It has been a lot of fun for me, but it has also been a lot of work. So I'd like to know if you have enjoyed it. So if you have, give all 4 videos in this series a thumbs up and give me a comment down in the comment section. I'm also considering doing another format just like this in the spring for a mini series on side dishes that would be appropriate for the Easter holiday season. So let me know if you'd like to see that one as well. So we hope you've subscribed to the channel by now, and if you have not, please consider doing that. And we are thankful for every one of you and hope you have a beautiful and fantastic Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.